Destiny 2 has a total of 11 dungeons, and in this series, I'm going to be tackling every single one of them in alphabetical order, A to Z style, solo. If you do enjoy, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into the dungeon clear. Grasp of the Avarice. What a dungeon, man. I feel like not a lot of people actually play this dungeon. I mean, I don't even, like, there's not much in it, to be honest, at this point. I guess the armor set is pretty good. Like, they did introduce like the whole armor set to it now, where it's like basically collectibles or like elemental pickups grant you more energy of what they give, and orbs also give you more energy, and tangles do more damage. And I've seen some wild stuff with hunters being able to use like their whirling maelstrom and go crazy with that. Grasp of Avarice came out for the 30th anniversary. This was like so long ago. Or not, is it the 30th anniversary? Bungie 30th anniversary, was that what it was? I genuinely don't remember. I just remember Dares of Eternity also released, and I was like, oh wow, this is so fun. 6-player activity where you can just like kind of go around and do things. It actually was fun, like, for the time. We also got like the battle rifle, like the Halo battle rifle. Well, Halo, what is it? Like the pulse rifle from Halo. Why am I forgetting the name of it? The BXR. Do I remember where all these traps are? Probably. I think I do. Like that pressure plate that you're not supposed to hit. Oh my gosh, please don't hit it. Go over like that. Yep, I've definitely solo flawless this dungeon. I did it once and then never again, because I hate parts like this where I can just kind of randomly yeet off the map. I'm pretty sure that other switch was a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. There's a damn spike thing somewhere here. Or, oh, it's up there. I'm like so nervous now. I'm trying to remember. It's definitely a spike thing in here too. But it's like on the corner, right? Yeah, it's right there. One of the thralls might touch it by accident, which is pretty funny. I guess he didn't want to touch it. I mean, so far in the series, we've been flawless for, what, 3 dungeons already? Looking to make it a 4th? Will I be able to flawless every single dungeon? That's a possibility. But also, once we get to, what is it called? Vesper Host, I'm probably screwed because I genuinely do not like that dungeon. So, there's that. Gotta be a little careful here, you know. Shrieker here. Oh my gosh, the blinding light. I get a big boom. It's only Reaper Tides too. I generally didn't know what to like run for a DPS option, and I was like, you know what? We could go with the most brain dead option there is. Truth. Which is kind of crazy, dude. Like the glow up Truth has gotten. Like Truth was such a nothing burger of an exotic. And then they decided to just make one last change to it before basically killing the game. And they said, you know what? Let's just make it like genuinely the best DPS rocket in the game. And guess what? It is now like the best DPS rocket in the game. Or at least the most consistent one. Oh, my little threadlings. You can make so many tangles. Basically, a big point of this build I made was how many can I like just constantly make tangles? Seems to work fine. You could definitely do like a warlock build where you just like constantly make tangles and then constantly spawn threadlings out of those tangles, which are swarmers. It's like actually not a bad option. I opted to go for like a little hybrid of a, you know, make a lot of tangles, but also my DPS should be pretty good considering I'm running the DPS exotic. And the rocket goes into the hole. Just like that. And then we gotta make sure we don't just get squashed by these. Or where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there's a barrel. Where's the barrel? First boss time. I always forget the first encounter in this dungeon is a boss. It is the good old tried and true ogre boss that everybody loves to do DPS testing on. It's to get burden quick. Because, yeah, my burden stacks were going low there. Want to get pummeled. The word pummel. Nobody ever uses the word pummel anymore, do they? Go, 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 go. I didn't think this build would be all that good, but... Oh, I actually also need to get a quad with this thing. Which... There you go. That's a quad. I gotta... Yeah, I'm using Truth with the Catalyst, so Catalyst is Reaper's Scythe, where you have to get a multi-kill for it to gain a damage boost when you next shoot it. So. Yeah. Yeah. We do that, and then we do that, and then we do that, and then we do this. Then now he's gonna kind of get close to us. I'm also just really scared that I might blow myself up. Considering we have literally no debuff, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. Pretty good there. Some people will say, nah, man, that was not optimal DPS. Where's your DPS numbers, bro? Well, first of all, I have 0 debuffs. So, that's all I'll say. Oh my gosh, I was like 6 seconds on Burden. What? Oh, okay. You just teleported. What was that? That's not fair. Did like a yeet forward. Weirdo. Whatever. Well, that's the first encounter done. Nice little calm 2 phase. Not too bad. Like, if I had something like Withering Gaze on my special weapon, probably would have actually killed him a lot sooner. We gotta hit the left one. And then now we go. I have noticed when I try to record Sparrow sections, like, where OBS just, like, dies. It's like I can't handle the Sparrow. Sparrow's too fast for OBS, man. At the end here. Just gotta hit the launch. The launch takes us to another extender. And then we get off. Oh. Let me get on this damn thing quick. There we go. Incredible encounter. But you'll probably, you know, the OBS one, there's like Sparrow going really fast. It just decides it can't handle it. These crystals. So many white crystals, man. What was Bungie thinking here? Also, this is like the probably tied for one of the most boring encounters ever to exist in a dungeon. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Because I am right. This encounter is just like, hey, go here, then go here. I'll go here. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go here. I mean, I say that, but it's literally just going to find servitors and then shooting the servitor into the meter. Ah, I'll take the cannon and then... I don't even know where the first servitor is, bro. All the way on the other side? No. He's got to be somewhere. Here? Oh, there's bro. Hey, bro. Brosif. Okay, you don't drop engrams. It's crazy. I have a tangle and I can already make another tangle. Look at that. Another tangle has been made. I love this build. I get to make tangles at a very rapid pace. I should note, if you were using this build with swarmers, it would probably be a lot better for just like overall crowd control. It would definitely be a lot better for just like crowd control or like ad clear. Wow, I said crowd control. Whoa. What am I playing? Dota? League of Legends? Oh my gosh, the balls flying. Okay, never mind, we're good. It definitely would feel a lot better to just do it with swarmers, because then every tangle you're throwing is also just spawning in thread like, oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. 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 What the hell? I totally forgot I still had burden. That's not cool, man. That's just not cool. So you actually don't even need to charge up the rocket, apparently. I always kind of assumed you had to charge up the rocket. That was indeed very scary. I had like 1 second left on the burden. I gotta remember to get rid of all my stacks. I made another tangle. You see what I'm saying? It's like I make a tangle, then I just make another tangle. Here's another tangle. Don't you just love tangles? They're green balls of destruction. And another tangle. I do remember this one aspect I'm running where your tangles got to suspend. It used to just do way less damage than regularly destroying a tangle. Like, I don't know why that was a thing. It just like did absolutely no damage. But they have updated it, so it does... I'm pretty sure it does the same amount of damage as like a regular tangle now. And then they also added the other function to it where threadling hits. I mean, it always had the function where threadling hits can create a tangle. But now when your tangle's on cooldown, your threadling hits actually reduce the cooldown of your tangle. Which is really nice. That's why you're seeing me create so many tangles. Also, why is this ball rolling all the way over here, brother? Go back, please. I need you to go over there. And then go over there. And then go over there. Oh, okay. Very good. The cannon is ready to fire. Cannon, where's the damn thing? What? Why did not? There we go. Okay, where's my next servitor? I'm gonna... Oh, there you are. Just gotta go back up. And then fire. I have to like hit the... I think it has such a weird activator spot. It's like side... Like, get to hit at least by the entrance of the thing. Or where the hell that entrance is. I feel like a really good perk to run with this would be collective action. If you ever need a really good weapon perk to run. Collective action has kind of gotten a glow up. Basically like a 30-something% damage buff now when you pick up an elemental pickup. Or you pick up a tangle or destroy a tangle. With the amount of tangles I'm making here, man. Oh boy. It should be fun. More boyos. Any more boyos wanna drop? All the burden is gone. Might as well pick up all these and just drop them in. Make sure I don't forget that I have any burden, which I might pick up here by accident. No? Okay. Now roll down. I want you to roll down the staircase, please. Roll down the staircase. There we go. I do have to rotate you. Is that rotated? Yes, it is. And we fire. Should hit. Now I have to make my way all the way back to this. Yeah, the last one seems like it always spawns at the start, which is annoying. That's okay. Please. Okay. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh my gosh, I went the wrong way. Okay, well, at least I made the jump. I honestly thought I had it rotated correctly the other time on the other one, but I guess not. More boyos want to come out. I feel like I'm just like shooting one thing and there's like a constant chain of strand going somewhere. And I'm just like, okay, where's my constant chain of strand going this time? Look, I already have my tangle already. Amazing. Amazing. They're calling it the greatest tangle build of the century. It's really not. Oh, my burden. Again, we're almost cooked. We gotta go. Oh, I picked up a burden. Put the burden back. Let me go this way. Come on. Just roll with me, little guy. There we go. There we go. Perfection. And then we gotta aim you up. Yes, you're good there. And we fire away. Corrupting Echo Glove. It's pretty funny. They make you do like that whole entire encounter where it's like kind of boring in a way. I mean, I say boring, but it's really just like pretty repetitive. And it just takes you like straight to the boss. Like there's like no traversal area here, which is pretty insane. It's like usually there's some sort of a little longer of a traversal to get to like the final boss, but literally they just say, nah, bro, here's the final boss. Have fun. This should be fun. Come out. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, he got him. He suffered like this guy. Who's now been destroyed. Also, yeah, you do just get all your abilities back when you pick up 10 burden. I feel like that's something that's just like never explained, but it is a thing. So what the hell is my cannon? I'm a fire my cannon. We start picking up all the burden. Let's just hit the middle one. This guy, I don't remember how much you... I think you need 60 for him. Could be wrong though. I'm just spitballing numbers out here, you know. A random number, be like, all right, this is the number that we actually need, but we don't really need this number. I'm just gonna say a random number. I think whatever is over here should just give me enough at this point. We could just go through DPS. Or no, we can't do DPS yet. I want to get... There we go. Now we can do DPS. We're going Orbless. Orbless run. Why you gotta do that, man? You don't gotta do all this. This is without orbs, by the way, too. Kind of insane. I just wish I had a faster way to reload this. Oh, and we're out of... Oh, we're not out of ammo. I have one ammo left. It's the big shot. Hobble. Oh, no, he went a mute. That's crazy. Whatever. I had no orbs. That was pretty decent. Pretty decent. A cannon. I don't remember if those two guys... Oh, they do spawn in again. Damn it. I always forget their names. Matey. And I don't remember the other guys. Who the hell threw that at me? Is that the boss? Is the boss being a poopy head? Oh, you decided to show up here, huh? Oh, I'll just gladly take all of that. The other guy is still up. You could just kind of sit there if you want, buddy. This is gonna... Oh my god. The tracking. The needle storm tracking at close range is awful. Oh no, I might actually die. I might die. I might die. I might die. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I feel like I always have like 1 or 2 close calls when I'm doing these. I need you guys to just like stop shooting. So just like a little bit. I only got 3. Whatever. It's like the one thing hard about Truth Catalyst is like you have to perfect it essentially. Like, yeah, it's a lot of setup. Not like a lot of setup, but it's like a one-time setup, and you have to make sure you get it correct. Tickling me a little too much. Well, can I get more of these riches? Let's just get some more here. I already deposited like 20 something, so pretty sure whatever I get here is gonna be plenty. And this might actually also end up being my like fastest dungeon completion in the series. I'm ready. I'm like still under an hour essentially with this. I just really need orbs. Place that down. Kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking a lot of damage. And you should be gone, so nice. Truth really is kind of like the, hey man, I need some DPS. Let me just choose something. And it's like, Truth is the old reliable DPS because they decided to update it. That's right, it's that time in the video where we do the build rundown. We all love the build rundown. Alright, this one was pure strand. Really wanted to just do some sort of a strand build for this dungeon, and I liked where I went with it. So first of all, let's talk about the exotic armor of choice, Matadoxia. This is basically the super burst DPS exotic for warlocks. It's pretty much like one of the only ones we have. The other one is for Nova Bomb, but Matadoxia is just, it's pretty cool. I feel like it's also overlooked that this also does create suspensions. So when you land an arcade needle, it marks them, and then when they are killed, it creates a suspending burst, which is pretty cool. And you can also pierce anti-barrier champions with, or you can pierce barrier champions with it too. So pretty cool. So for the subclass, I mentioned it a little bit, but I did want to touch on the aspects real quick because these 2 aspects are pretty fun for what I was doing. First of all, the tried and true Weaver's Call. Weaver's Call, basically just cast your class ability and you create threadlings. And then when you deal damage and you defeat any target, essentially you get threadlings. So just a way to create threadlings pretty easily. And the other aspect, I mean, this one's really fun. The Wanderer. Pretty much your Tangles will create a suspending burst whenever you throw them or destroy them. It's actually the second part I was really looking at for this aspect, was pretty much threadling final blows will create Tangles. This was always part of the aspect, but they did eventually add the second part to it, which is your threadling final blows can also reduce your Tangle cooldown when you get a final blow with it. So pretty cool. On top of that, we have the threadling grenade just to make more threadlings. Fragments will go left to right. So thread of generation, it's a pretty staple fragment. Just deal damage, you get grenade energy. Thread of warding, just so we have a source of woven mail. There is another source of woven mail we have, which is in the artifact, but always having a quick way to get woven mail is always nice. Thread of evolution, I mean, this is just kind of needed. It's your threadlings just deal more damage. Mainly for weapon, I feel like I mentioned it in the video, but Truth is kind of a consistent DPS monster. I mean, it's, you slap on Truth, you're gonna do a lot of damage, especially with the catalyst. I chose Return Memory as my special mainly for heal clip, so this is just a nice way to have emergency, like, okay, I'm low on health, let me take this weapon out, kill something, reload, heal. considering Strand doesn't have a lot of healing built into it, this is really nice. And my primary weapon, Qual Nihilus, I mean, this can very much be swapped out for any Strand primary. I mainly went with this just for Slice Hatchling, so that just basically is it. I mean, the wildcard trade is fun, but yeah, any Strand primary with Slice Hatchling works very fine with this. Armor set. So the armor set is a little, I will say, it could be kind of hard to get, but it is so worth it, in my opinion. So my first two-piece is going to be the Salvation's Edge two-piece, which is the Stable Resonance. Basically, defeat a powerful combatant, and you get damage resistance, and you get increased weapon damage. It is genuinely one of the best two-piece in the game, in my opinion. It's just like S tier for sure. The other two-piece I want to with is the Rune of Nightmares armor. So the two pieces, Bad Dreams, Final Blows versus subclass debuff targets have a chance to drop an orb. This is just really good flat out for a lot of builds, because I mean, when you think about subclass debuff, you're thinking Scorch, you're thinking Jolt, you're thinking Slowed, Freeze, or Volatile, all these things. They basically just have a chance to drop an orb, so it's very much like an orb printer set. I know a lot of people use Tablet Ruin. I just want to give an honorable mention to Implement the Curiosity. That one's also really fun for some Strand shenanigans. Tablet Ruin I went for mainly because of Unraveling rounds, which is like something I really wanted, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's run down the list. First of all, 2 Shreds. Very, very good, especially when a weapon has Slice, which is what I was using. Basically, sever a target. That sever target, when it dies, creates Woven Mail Hotspot. Very strong. Limit Break is... I'm like 50-50 on Limit Break. I just took it just cause. But the problem is Limit Break with Strand is a very weird combo. Only because the only buff that I believe technically counts for Limit Break is Woven Mail. And Warlocks can't really make Woven Mail. The only thing you really have that can, if you like really want to just like heavily lean into Limit Break, is Weave Walk. Weave Walk is like the easiest Woven Mail proc. I could have probably went something else instead of Limit Break. Like definitely could have just like put Particle Reconstruction with a Fusion Rifle and that would have been totally fine. But I just wanted to use it just to use it. Vile Weave is another important one here. So this is how I was making so many Tangles most of the time. First of all, Tangles that are like people that you hit where your Tangle are severed. Good. But also, when you pick up a Tangle, it reduces the Tangle cooldown. Very much needed for the build I was doing. Horde Shuttle is always fun. I mean, unraveling targets as like occasionally spawn Threadlings, but also your Threadling hits do sever. So it's a really nice combo with Weaver's Call. So you cast your Rift down, you send out Threadlings, the Threadlings will sever whatever's in front of you, and then 2 Shreds of proc. Unraveling Orbs, nice way of just getting unraveling rounds. Finally, for armor mods, Helmet, Tried and True, just 1 super font, plus a Harmonic Siphon, Heavy Ammo Finder, just we're always topped off on heavy ammo. Harmonic Loader on the arms, plus the Grenade font, just to increase our grenade stat by a little bit, just so it's a little closer to 100. And Impact Induction is basically another way to just reduce our grenade cooldown with just using our melee. Resistances on the chest piece, I mean, I don't have to go over those. Void, Weapon Surge on the legs. So I went with 2, and I went with a Weapons Font. The Weapons Font is just to kind of juice up my weapon stat a little bit more. In an ideal spot, I'd have a lot more weapon stat naturally because of my armor stats, but I don't have the best armor stats like with this set. So I just kind of need to run it. But you can definitely just swap this out for another Void Weapon Surge if you want to lean heavily into DPS. And then the bond is always going to be Time Dilation, Powerful Attraction, Glass Font. And as you can see with my stats, I definitely would take away some melee if I could, to kind of take away a little bit of melee, pump it more into weapon if possible. And that's like basically about it. I feel like you want to like have your grenade and melee at about 70 and then pump a lot into super and weapons and maybe just a little bit into class. Well, that will do it for this episode. That probably was my fastest dungeon clear. I mean, the first dungeon was Duality. Duality takes a little bit of time, and then the other 2 are kind of more, I would say, quote unquote, modern dungeons where boss have a lot of health. Grass was the first dungeon we've done that's like kind of a cakewalk. Duality is also kind of a cakewalk, but it's like still a lot more going on in it. Grasp is just like boss and ad clear and boss. So it is what it is. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy the video. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will be seeing you in the next dungeon clear. Take care.